gained a little weight.
That's it.
Great, the running time is perfect. With rhythm like that, the show's gotta be a success. And with that gruesome female impersonation number of yours, Bumpy, oh, it'll be sensational.
Sam, while we pass out the compliment, no wonder they call you the Grand Slam of Rhythm. Boy, you are perfect. Give that man a bow. And Jim, what's the setup? I think it's only fair that we should know what it's all about.
Well, Harry's meeting Madame Deborah at the stake. She's willing to put up half the money if we put up the other half.
Well, who's that man coming from Chicago?
That's our other half. Mr. Cummings by name. Oh, it'll be colossal. It'll be sensational. It don't go any further, I understand.
She wasn't on that train, or the following one either.
And she won't be on the next one.
Now, wait a minute. You know your pappy's always taken care of.
Yeah.
Now, go back to your rooms and relax. I'll see you all at the rent party this evening. Come on, don't worry about it. Everything's under control. So long, I'll see you later.
Solid.
Boy, was that a deal. Let me have one of those. I really need it. Man, oh man, the jinx is really with us. You're not kidding. Looks like blue skies, and then this dame takes a run out. What's more, the rent's due for the entire cast. Yeah, and we haven't got a dollar among the whole outfit. Well, that's Donaldson, the landlord's worry. Well, what are we going to tell Cummings when he arrives? Never mind Cummings. And anyway, you'll get as good as that. And to make matters worse, Cummings is bringing his 2 daughters with him. But can't you wire him not to come? How can I do that? They're already on their way here. Look at the position I'm in. The last show I produced in Chicago was a flop. And I met this Mr. Cummings, and I fell for his daughter, Christola. I told him I was a big-shot producer. I sold him a bill of goods.
Well,
And he said anytime I had half the money, he'd put up the other half.
So I advertised for the other half.
And so I phoned Mr. Cummings and told him we had half the money. Told him she was beautiful and wealthy. Well, she is beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah, with money. What woman isn't?
Cut the comedy. At any rate, Cummings went for it in a big way. And believe you me, he's the crank when it comes to associates and surroundings.
It really would be something if he knew we were running a rent party up there to help us eat.
Now, look, when Cummings and his daughters arrive, I want you to... Hey, Sam, they're here. Cummings and his daughters. The train must have been early.
But I'll back her. She's not here.
Well, look, entertain them. Tell them the train was late. Tell them anything. Only do something. Why don't you watch where you're going? Now, what do you want?
What's the matter with you guys? Here we is getting ready to get a big rent party upstairs, and you guys don't even show up.
Never mind the show up. This is the showdown. And maybe you don't know it, but from now on, you're a butler.
Butler? That's the same part I get in every show you do.
Look, this ain't no show. This is the real thing. Now comb your hair and wash your face and hurry back as quick as you can.
Five into 42. No, 5 into 50. That's easy. Let me see, 18, 21. Now, if I kick them out in the street, I'll get nothing. If I let them stay, I'll get nothing either. There's no use to tossing no coin. I'll lose out either way. Oh,
Would you tell us until the ride for Central Park?
What was lovely fun?
This is Harry Diggs, my co-producer. We've just finished the rehearsal.
I'm very pleased to meet you all. You're the 2 charming daughters. And you're Mr. Cummings, who's the crank on the show.
What's that? That's one of the lines now you play. You see, we fairly live our part.
I say, Jim, this partner you spoke of, where is she?
Where is she? Oh, where is she? Harry, where is she? Harry, where is she?
Oh, she's late. I mean, that is, the train was late.
Well, let's be comfortable. Won't you take your hats off? I think it's all right.
All right, young man. Let's get on to business.
I'm sorry, sir. Weren't you trying to couch? The refreshments is here.
Oh, Francine, the food here. I'm both hungry and thirsty. After a long train ride, what could be better?
Come on, baby. If you want to go, come on. I'm tired of all of
I
that.
don't know why you always bring me surprises on the third
Now,
floor.
look, don't do me no favors. If you want to go upstairs, come on, let's go.
Go upstairs and see if there's any money in the hat. I hope so.
Any business yet?
Yeah, man, I got about $130.
Well, let me have it.
Wait a minute. What am I going to use for change?
That's exactly what's worrying Jim and me.
But this ain't getting me any rent.
But look, Mr. Donaldson, we're going to have plenty money soon, and the rent party upstairs will help.
I don't know about that. That's all I hear is promises. I'm sick and tired of it, and I want my money.
But take one more pound for good luck.
Well, here's a while for you. And it's the last one I'm taking until I get my room rent.
Our partner, no doubt. I shall greet her. Come right in, my dear.
What do you mean, my dear? And who are you?
Who is this old crackpot?
Who did you expect? Bang Johnson?
What is it, Mr. Donaldson?
I want my room rent.
Well, you can't expect Mr. Cummings to pay your rent.
Listen, you. I've got enough out of you. Either you pay your rent, or out you go.
Oh, great. Well played, my good friend. Oh, you'll be terrific in the part.
Is he one of your actors?
Oh, yes, Cristoli. Gruesome, isn't he? He's playing the villain in our new play.
I'm no villain and I'm no play actor. I'm an honest man and I want my room rent.
He's so realistic. He's wonderful. What's the name of your character?
I want my room rent. I want my room rent. A good title. And another thing, this rent party business has got to stop.
Come on, Jack. Come on. Come on. Come on. McDuffie's here. No, let's go on up here, boy. Have some fun. Ah, I see you brought the hors d'oeuvres. That'll give us some appetite for dinner.
Come on, Fred.
Get a load of this.
Okay. Be right back, Father.
Now, what are we going to do?
Well, I tell you what, you keep getting money out of the hat. Maybe if we give them enough food, they'll forget about the partner.
I say, Jim, hadn't we better wait until our partner arrives?
Oh, no. Eat, drink, and be merry.
I hope.
What the doctor ordered, huh? And I don't mean maybe. Come on,
Where are you going?
What's going on?
Now, hey, wait a minute. What's this all about?
Oh, I'll explain to you now.
Explain.
You don't have to keep it up for long, but it's our only chance. You've got to help Jim and me.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to be a Madame Deborah from Paris. You're supposed to be very wealthy and ready to finance our new show. And above all, you've got to be rich.
Yeah, but I left my cigars upstairs.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet Madame Deborah from Paris.
Oh.
Ah, charmed.
From Paris. From gay Paris. From gay Paris. From Paris.
From hunger.
Tell me, madam, on which side are you, Parisian or American?
Oh, I lean a little on both sides.
Oh, Madam is interested in music, the opera.
How interesting. I'm also interested in the opera.
You call it opera, I call it burlesque.
There's nothing burlesque about the opera I've seen.
Then you ain't seen nothing. Now, in the striptease...
Oh, Madam. You look a little tired. Perhaps you should refresh yourself.
Oh, well, I could use a couple of beers.
Come to think of it, I can stand some refreshments myself. My good man, we'll have some beer.
Well, I'm going to get any beer.
Don't be so particular. You know I have a beer jar in the neighborhood. And as I was saying, a couple of beers... Wait a minute, man, gonna buy some beer. Quit pushing.
Come on, Don.
Man wants to buy me some beer. Hey, you had to go push it.
Come on, Don.
Every time we get enough chance to get in on a freebie, you got to spoil it. The man was going to buy some beer.
I get it. What kind of guy are you? You know I'm just mean to all of us.
I'm through.
Is that the way to show your gratitude? When we played Philadelphia, didn't I borrow your last $50 to help us get home? Think of that.
Think of it. That's number one on my worry parade.
Now we ask you to do us one little favor. They want beer, and you refuse.
And do you remember the time when I only had a sawbuck and you took that?
Yeah. But I forgive you for what money you lend us. I said you want beer. Give him the money, Bumpy.
Oh, you forgive me if I give him the money for the beer?
Yeah. You is now the finance deal. Boy, what a girl. You know what to do. Pick your step up, go to work on Mr. Cummings, and then he'll back the show. And you'll be the star.
All right, get going while I make myself alluring.
You're the cutest one. You're so sweet, you're so neat. Make you walking down the street. Only cat say, look at that. Ain't that a sharp chick? That's wow. Oh, baby, can't you see? Our love is heavenly. I'll never set you free. Love from the above and I don't need a sharp, baby. You can have a lot of fun. Yes, a whole lot of fun, cause mama, you're the sweet one. Yes, my baby, put into my dance. The name of the dance is the same. From God and good. Look out. You're so sweet, you're so neat. When you walk down the street, everybody says, look at that leg. You're the cutest one. You're so heavenly. Same thing on the other side. Break for me, baby, can't you see? I'm in love. That's my baby. We can have a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. Around the world. You're the cutest one. That's my baby. Oh, mama, we can have a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. Cause baby, you're the cutest one. You're so sweet, you're so neat. When you walk down the street, everybody says, baby, oh, baby, you're the cutest one. You're so heavenly. What a break for me. Baby, can't you see? I'm in love, love, love. And my baby. Oh, mama, we can have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun. But baby, Baba do baby. Ooh, Baba, baby. You're the cutest one.
I must talk with Madame Deborah. I find out that Madame Deborah is in your room. There's so much I must discuss with her.
And I thought maybe you'd take me for a little walk. You have to leave Jim and Christopher alone.
But there are no buts, young man. I don't mind you taking Francine for a walk while I'm talking to Madame Deborah.
May I call you Francine?
Madame Deborah, are you there? Just a minute, dear. I'll be with you in a moment. You buzzard, wait till I get this straitjacket adjusted. You all can come in now.
I wondered why you hadn't written me. We were such good friends in Chicago.
Well, the fact is, Christola, things just haven't been going so well.
I know. Things haven't been good for you. Why do you think I persuaded Father to come to New York? I realized you needed help. And now that I see what's going on, this room and everything.
Well, I'm doing the best I can.
Of course you are, darling, and I admire you for it. But you know how strict Father is. And if he thought you were bluffing...
Yes, I realize that.
And that story about your Long Island mansion with flowers and trees always sounds romantic. Where is this garden?
Oh, there aren't any gardens and there aren't any trees. Just you being around and stuff, doesn't.
You were saying, dear madam, you don't mind if I smoke, do you? I'd offer you one, but I know ladies don't smoke cigars.
Man, oh, man.
Now, about this man in Paris.
Oh, I said to this man, I said, I'm a respectable lady, and I get furious. And I demand to know why this man is in my apartment. And I said, Lollipop, you might like to take a couple of drags off of that cigar.
A cigar? A lady?
Oh, all the ladies smoke in Paris. That's an old boulevard custom.
Yes, anything goes in Paris. There you are. You know, I think I should get married again. You see, I have 2 daughters. They should have a mother's protection. Yes, I'm sure I should get married again.
Well, I never married because I never found the right woman.
But how could you? Who ever heard of anyone marrying a woman?
My brother did.
Ah, your Parisian sense of humor.
Mr. Curley, remember, I'm a lady.
Oh, yes, I completely forgot myself. Perhaps we should look for the children. After all, we shouldn't be selfish and think of our happiness only.
Well, I know a cool spot out in the backyard. My feet sure could stand a breathing spell.
Ah, how good it is to have a real sigh.
Man, if I was to have a real sigh, I'd bust right out of these things.
Oh, me, oh, my. There's 3 things I'm not going to have in the next house that I buy. Number 1, no stairs, this hallway, and positively no bells.
Does Harry Diggs live here?
Oh, don't tell me he's going to have more company.
Well, I am not... That is, I am Mrs. Martin.
He's got the house pretty well filled up now with people from Chicago and a madam from Paris.
From Paris?
Yes, a Madame Deborah. He gives me a song and a dance about letting her use his room. Says she's going to finance his show.
Oh, then she is here.
She sure is, and it's plenty of her.
Well, I'm really not interested in that. I'd like a room for myself.
We have but one small room. But tomorrow you may have a large one, because I'm going to throw the whole bunch of them out in the morning.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
You know these people?
Well, slightly. But for the present, I don't want them to know that I'm here.
It's okay as long as you can pay your rent.
Oh, well, I wouldn't worry about the rent. That should be a very small item.
Now I know you're going to get one of these large rooms. Step right in, Miss Martin.
Thank you very much.
The rest are on this floor, too. And if they make too much noise, just call me.
And don't forget that for the present, I want to remain incognito.
I don't care what you remain in. It's so you can pay your rent. All these bells.
Pardon. I'm Gaston de la Patrie, to le deuxième, to le plus café, to le noto, from Gate Paris.
I'm glad to meet all of you. Now, what do you want?
I'm here to see ma ooh-la-la-la, Madame Deborah.
Right over there in that room there. Here's a room belonging to a Harry Biggs, but she has it for now.
Ma chérie, it is I, Gaston from Paris, who found to cross the ocean, who came to America, because I know you are gone. Yes? No? You cannot fool me, ma chérie.
She must be out.
That is impossible. I just see her come in.
You just seen who come in?
Ma chérie, Madame Deborah.
Man, she's been inside here for hours.
You say she's not in. Then you say she is here for hours. King of a dad, I just see her come in.
And I'm going to see you go right out.
Wait, I cannot go. I love her too much. She's beautiful. She's different. She has eyes. She has ears. She has soul. Yes. She is different.
She has eyes, ears, and a nose. That would make her different.
Bah, you are what you call stupid. I shall return. But in the meantime, Gaston de la Quatrième, to le deuxième, to le pouce café, to le noto, from Gay Paris, we'll see you later. Yes?
I might as well throw them all out now while I'm in the mood.
I couldn't help but overhear someone see Madame Deborah.
Oh, I'm getting sicker and sicker all the time.
Why, that man isn't in love with her eyes and ears and nose. It's her money.
What's that?
Well, I know her by reputation from Paris. She's very wealthy, has oodles of money.
Well, now, that puts new gravy in the frying pan. I'll see about that right now. Oodles of money. Wow!
I must say that I'm not altogether impressed with your rear view.
How dare you?
I was expecting a terrorist.
Well, all this and a terrace, too, and its atmosphere, Mr. Cummings. You see, well, anybody in my position could have a penthouse and a garden, but, well, I prefer to live the life of my play with my actors.
That's right. Anybody in your position could have all of that, Mr. Walton, and you should, too. Mr. Cummings was right. By not being impressed, I pleaded with you and Mr. Diggs to take the penthouse when you moved in. No, you preferred to live among the common actors. But that's not going to do any longer. I'm going to fix this garden right here and now.
But, Mr. Donaldson, I mean,
No buts. Music shall be in the air, and we'll have a garden party to celebrate in tonight. I'm going to fix it all myself, because I won't dare Madame Deborah to have every comfort. Now, you people go upstairs, and I'll take care of Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to fix it all myself.
But then I follow myself. I ring the bell. She's not there. And yet she is there for hours.
Wait.
There's the house, right across the street. Now then, how can she be in and out? And yet the out when she's already in.
Wait.
Votre santé. To fix the American crime,
Hey, what you call? How did they call again because I don't get hot? That he the janitor shall not say no to me. Not to Gaston de la Quatrième, de la Deuxième, de la Pousse Café, de la Nodo, from Cape Paris.
Wait a minute. How's them bells? Hey, you! Why don't you answer that bell? Got to do everything all by myself. All the time, all by myself. Just when I'm getting the yard cleaned up for Madame Deborah.
Aha! I am back. Ha-ha! But Mrs. Mrs. Christmas. She is in. No.
There's the room.
You, Ma chérie, it is I, the Gaston de la Quatrième, de la Deuxième, de la Pousse Café, de la Nodo, de Paris, yes?
I guess she's gone out.
You are what you call the one grand nuisance. You know too much about Ma chérie.
She's not your Shetty. She's my Shetty.
Aha! Then you are compromised. Now I understand you, pig of a janitor.
If I hear another one of those cracks out of you, I'm going to let loose.
Pooh-pooh to you.
Poof to you, you old buzzard. Now I'm out to the
Just one moment, just like
wanting to steal my darling, my Shetty, my dear Madame Deborah.
Oh, me, oh, my, oh, God. I can't stand it wear and tear. Ooh, golly gee. Well, it must be that I'm just nowhere.
And these cost me 99 cents in a dime store.
You, of course, had lots of love affairs in Paris.
Love affairs? Child, I can remember when the object sex used to chase me all over the boulevard.
They really did?
Well, not exactly, but I like to talk about it.
You know, I find men so interesting, don't you?
Well, I never cared for men. Oh, that is, only a few, a very select few.
Why, a lovely woman like you should have no difficulty.
Child, I gotta smoke. Just got to smoke. It's my nerves.
Dear me, I don't think that I have a cigarette in the place.
Cigarette? I don't smoke no cigarette. Here's what I smoke.
A cigar? Don't tell me.
Yeah, all the ladies in Paris smoke. It's no boulevard custom.
Oh, really? Perhaps I could try one.
Yeah? Go right ahead, child. Enjoy yourself.
I might as well try everything they do in Paris. This is the life.
My, what a delightful walk. Now I'll really be able to enjoy that big dinner I spoke about.
Oh, just make yourselves comfortable, sir. Harry and I will be with you in just a second. Won't you,
Quick, Harry, we've got to find Bumpsy. Imagine Mr. Cummings wanted to marry him. And what about that dinner he's going to
I don't know
enjoy?
anything about it. Get him home.
Now, what do you suppose he's done? Do you suppose he... Stop the double talk. This is serious. And the poor girl had to walk all the way home in her stocking feet.
What are we waiting for?
What's going on here? Just an old boulevard custom, boys. Just an old boulevard custom.
Between these steps and those bells, I'm never going to be able to finish this picture. Oh, me. Hey, you people up here on this floor. This is Donaldson, your landlord. You ain't seen me in a long time, 'cause you've been too busy ducking me. But I'm not here after the rest. I have a proposition. All actors will get a week's rent-free. You have to entertain in my garden party tonight, while you're entertaining in the rent party. I'm staging a party for Madame Deborah, and I'll throw in $10. $10, I said, for the refreshment to close the deal.
Well, I told you the last trip we took. You girls just don't seem to understand. I owe you a new mother. You're growing up. You need someone to guide you.
But, Father, my ideas are different. So am I.
We're the ones who should marry.
Then we could build a home and look after you.
Nonsense. You're both too young. Why, when I was your age...
Times have changed, Father. Besides, we're both old enough to know what we're doing.
I'll not hear of it. Why, it's absurd. Now, when the time comes, I have two nice gems picked out for you in Chicago.
But our hearts are here, Father.
Who are the two scoundrels?
They're not scoundrels. They're nice. And they're trying hard. That means everything.
But who are they?
Harry and Jim.
Harry and Jim? But you don't know them. After all, you only met them in a business way.
Jim and I got to know each other pretty well when he was in Chicago.
And I feel as though I've known Harry all of my life.
Please listen to us, Father. I know the boys in this school.
But you should know them better.
Have you forgotten you just met Madame Deborah? It might be a good idea to consult her about the marriage.
You know, she's one of the interested parties.
When I make a decision, it's final. And I've definitely made up my mind to marry her.
And what about us?
Yes, Father, what about us?
If she approves, then you both shall marry. Ah, my dear children, tonight shall be a night of nights. It'll be the one great moment in my life when I announce my engagement to the charming and lovable Madame Deborah. Wow!
My patience is what you call exhausted. No longer can I wait.
Oui.
Tonight, I know rap on the door, yes? I what you call need it. Then I find her. I take her in my arms. And then I announce my engagement to the lovely and charming Madame Deborah. Wow!
Here I keep. I think I'll get limbered up before I see my charming Madame Deborah. Take it, Professor. What a man I am. What a woman she is. Tonight I'm announcing my engagement to charming Madame Deborah. Wow.
Them my sentiments. Eat, drink, and be merry, and let your joy be unrefined.
I'd like to introduce the daughter of my dear friend, Christola. I hadn't rehearsed it.
Yes, Mr. Donald.
I mean your song.
King of Heidi-Ho one day called out his band to play. And when the band began to swing, the king began to sing. He said, "Rebop, shabam, ooh, bop, boy, started a band. All the half-cats in the land heard another got his band. Crazy ripping is the thing, makes you wanna dance and sing. Ah-ba-doo-bee, ah-ba-doo-ba, boy, that's crazy ripping. Don't make sense, got no rhyme, it'll knock you out in time. Ah-ba-doo-bee, ah-ba-doo-ba, boy, that's crazy ripping. If you don't know what this is, what the jive is all about, jump right in and start to sing, and the jive will come out. Start to swing the last 8 bars. There you go, it's good so far. Ah-ba-doo-bee, ah-ba-doo-ba, boy, that's crazy ripping. Bee-bee-ah-bo, bee-bee-oo-blee-ah-bee-oo-bee-oo-bee-ah-bee-oo-ba, bee-ah-bee-oo-bee-ah-ba, bee-oo-ba-bee-ah-boo-ba, bee-bee-oo-bee-oo-ba, bee-oo-bee-ah-bee-oo-ba, bee-bee-ah-bo, bee-bee-oo-bee-ah-bee-oo-bee-ah-bee-oo-ba, bee-ah-bee-oo-bee-ah-ba, bee-oo-bee-ah-bee-oo-ba, bee-bee-oo-bee-oo-ba, If you don't know what this is, what the jive is all about, jump right in and start to sing, and the jive will come out. Start to swing the last 8 bars. There you go, it's good so far. Ah-ba-doo-bee, ah-ba-doo-ba, that's crazy ripping. That's crazy ripping. Boy, that's crazy ripping.
I want to take this occasion to announce my engagement.
But I'm announcing my engagement.
But my engagement means everything to me. It means bigger and better apartment houses in Harlem.
And my engagement means everything to me. It means a bigger and better family. So I'll be the happiest man in Chicago. Your fellas got so many engagements, why don't you leave?
Not until I inform you of my great love, my dear Madame Deborah.
And not until I inform you of my great love, my dear Madame Deborah.
Oh, me?
Father, please, not now. Wait until the entertainment is over.
Cristola's right, Father. Now is not the time.
Very well, but I can hardly wait.
Just ain't fair. Just ain't fair. Ladies and gentlemen, the entertainment up to this point has been a bit on the jive side. Now we shall go to the sublime. My little protege next door, Wonderful little protege, you say. She plays a wonderful piano. And speaking of piano, you say, they used to call me Old Hagee. Come along, my dear. Yeah.
Would you all care to go upstairs and see how the rehearsal's coming on?
You might have be a pleasure.
All we have to do is hope and pray.
By the way, what did you say the name of that show was they're rehearsing upstairs?
It's called the Rent Party.
Red Party. That's an unusual name.
There's nothing unusual about that. That goes on every night in Harlem.
And I guess y'all know it's the custom. When you go upstairs to the rehearsal, you drop in a little donation.
I see, another Paris custom.
No, honey, Harlem custom. Strictly Harlem custom.
Well, how about $10?
Why, that's a pocket donation. I'll make it 20.
Come on, Lollipop. Let's go before I lose all my indiscretion.
Boy, what a girl.
This can't go on, dear. Your father's dead wrong. How can he marry that?
It's the only way he'll permit our marriage. He leaves it all to Madame Deborah, and he's determined to marry her.
But it's out of the question.
Evidently, you're not concerned about our marriage. If you stop Madame Deborah, you stop us.
I know, but there must be something we can
Why are
do.
you so worried about her? I thought I was the only one on your mind.
Oh, you know you are, darling. It's only that I... Excuse me, but if you two lovebirds would break it up for a minute, we'd like to get a word in.
Yes, we've decided to make it a double wedding.
Well, that looks like it leaves it up to us. We'll put it up to your fathers right now.
Well, what do you want?
I want the sticks.
For what?
I want to get some kicks with the sticks.
With these sticks? Sure. I know who you are. You are Gene Krupa.
Yeah, and don't forget, Sid, I want you to do the same for me in one of my pictures.
Will do.
Got it.
Got it. Sure, man.
Ah, yes. The donation.
That's right. Yes, my friend. Really is.
What a sucker I am. Right in my own house. What a woman can do to me.
Just make yourself at home, my dear. You got a surprise in store for you. I hope my Madam Deborah won't be long.
You're Madam Deborah.
Well, of course, my Madam Deborah. I'm going to marry her.
That's what you think. I'm the one she's going to.
Now, look at here.
Now,
I just refuse to sing the blues. It's not for me. I ought to cry, but why should I? It's misery. If you don't want me, it's up to you. I'll just have to look around for somebody new, 'cause I refuse to sing the blues. So goodbye.
I'll give her a piece of my mind. I'll get to the bottom of all of this.
I shall not leave. I shall wait.
That form, that personality, she's beautiful. Ah, sacre bleu, mon Dieu, mon Dieu.
Come on now, let's get bum down the street. Let's have some fun. Let's carry it down the street now.
Ma chérie, it is at last that we meet again, no?
You better stay out of my way now. Come to the dinner and get mad. Right. I'll have the law on you.
This is the last insult. She will not beat you.
I shall do this my own way.
Why, madam, what a costume for a party.
Child, I got to go someplace. I got to relieve my feet. I'm dead.
Oh, you poor dear. It wasn't necessary for you to dress like this to entertain us at the party. Come in my room and refresh yourself. I found you. You know, you're much too nice a person to go to all this trouble.
I don't think I'm so nice. I guess I hurt the boys with Mr. Cummings, and I feel badly about it.
You tried, and that's all that I want to know. Now, I'm going downstairs to the garden and talk to Mr. Cummings. You rest yourself.
Ah, rest. This confounded nonsense is getting the better of me. I'm through. I'm telling you, I'm same thing. Everything is going wrong. Ever since I've been here. And so after all this, I'm through. We leave tomorrow morning for Chicago.
But, sir, I'm sorry. I did the best I could to make your visit cheerful.
Cheerful. You introduced me to Madame Deborah. I want to marry her. Then I find out that every man in the whole building is being lured by her charms. Do you call that cheerful?
It isn't Jim's fault because you were fascinated by Madame Deborah. After all, we did come to New York on business only, as you said.
You're right. It was on business only. But now there'll be no love affairs, and there'll be no business.
Yeah, it looks like I made a mess of the whole thing.
Oh, I'm not blaming you. It just wasn't meant to be, that's all.
Oh, I should have told you everything in the beginning. But then you must have known I was broke.
I did know it. And still I admired the way you tried to keep up your courage. Today's been a big day in my life. I'll never forget it.
Well, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I've done all I could.
What are you two kids looking so gloomy about with so much excitement?
And that's just the trouble. There's too much excitement.
Oh, when you're in love, nothing else matters.
It's not doing us any good. Father's taking Christopher and me home tomorrow.
But he knows you intend to marry.
Yes, but since he's lost that Madame Deborah, he's taking it out on us.
Well, what do you intend doing about it?
Well, there's nothing I can do. I'm broke. Francine knows it. Pretty soon, the whole world can know it as far as I'm concerned.
Well, now, I wouldn't exactly say that. You know, when you're in love, you're wealthy. Didn't you know that? Francine, where's your father? I'd like to go and have a little talk with him.
Sitting over there sulking like a baby.
Well, cheer up, you two. I'll see you later. I take it you're enjoying the entertainment, Mr. Cummings.
Why, quite so, Miss...
Martin. Just plain, everyday Martin.
I don't seem to remember you.
Why, I've been around all day, but then, of course, you were so busy with Madame Deborah.
I never want to hear that name again.
And because of that, you wanted for your two daughters' happiness?
Well, I'm no longer interested in love affairs.
Would you mind if I watched the evening's entertainment with you?
Why, I'd be delighted.
Just in case you change your mind, though it takes a year or more, I'll be hanging round your door. Just in case you change it bad, and you would never leave me, but not knowing positively, well, I thought I'd take a chance. Hey, now I'm trying my best to laugh, but I'm blue as can be, or just seeing your photograph, it keeps on smiling at me, though my love you have declined, and you're certain we are through, but I'll continue being true, just in case you change your mind. Just in case you change your mind, I'll be hanging around your door, hanging around just like I did before. Baby, just in case you change your mind, though you want me in it bad, said you'd never, ever, ever, ever leave me, but you didn't say positively. Well, I thought I'd take a chance on romance. Trying my best to door, and I'll go mob like I did before. Baby, just in case you change your mind, I'll still be around, gal, don't you? Just in case you change your mind.
There you will find her. 1,000 francs if you bring her to Elsie's Bar and Grill.
Oui.
I shall wait for you at the cafe. Tonight she shall be mine.
Oui.
Hey, what's going on here? What's going on?
She is very heavy. We should get 500 pounds each. We... Some sack of...
Yes, this is what they call the grand exercise.
You are telling me.
Oh, my darling, my beloved Madame Deborah, at last you are mine. I will wait not 1 minute longer. I will take this cover from you, and I will kiss your eyes, and then your lips, and then your arms. But first, I will kiss your lips. What's that? Who is this being?
Monsieur, she is the Madame Deborah.
Idiot! This is an old hag.
Who called me your old hang?
This is not Madame de Border. This is the hippopotamus.
I don't know what that last crack means, but what I think it is, me and you gonna fight.
I'll stop the blood, dear diable. First I will kill you two. And then I will carve this stuff.
If you do, you'll have to have a knife a mile long.
I can't find Madame Deborah. I've looked in every room all over the house. She's gone.
Well, did you look in my room? She was there.
You must have kidnapped her. What's up, Cummins? Don't call me Cummins.
You must have kidnapped her.
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 Gentlemen.
You must have kidnapped her. You must have kidnapped her.
You must have kidnapped her.
Don't tell me.
Well, I mean, don't tell me. Well, let's go back.
Well, I'm sure I'd love to hear. What a peculiar odor.
Why, it's this handkerchief. She's been doped. I knew it was you.
There goes my oodles of money.
Well, she couldn't have gone far. She was only in a ballet costume.
Well, let's go find her.
Well, of course, let's go by her.
Oh, no.
And here I go again.
There now. Everything's gonna be all right.
And now, I shall proceed to...
Look, I'm quiet. Look, I tell quiet. Look, I'm going to see your father right now, and I'll straighten everything out. I'll tell him once and for all.
You from the ear to the ear. Terrible like this.
No, monsieur. No, I've had enough. No more weaning for me. I shall return to my music, to my singing. Frere Jacques dormez-vous, Frere Jacques dormez-vous. Oh, monsieur, you will see me no more. Allow me to tidy up. Please, monsieur. No more. No more. I owe my life to you. If there's ever anything I can do...
Why, you can let him marry Krupa.
And you can let me marry Harry.
What do you say, Father? Please?
Well, I suppose I should. But one thing, there'll be no rehearsing shows in your own home when you're married.
Especially rent party shows?
You know, young people should get married.
You're so right.
Yeah, I feel kind of lonesome myself. And any woman who has a crazy Frenchman chasing after her with a knife should have some protection.
Why, Mr. Cummings.
You know, I'm glad I'm through with that, Madame Deborah.
Oh, but you're not. You're just beginning to.
I don't get it.
Well, you see, I am Madame Deborah.
You? Madame Deborah?
Well, I wanted to surprise you. That's why I sent that wire saying that I couldn't come. But after I got here and found out what was happening, it was just too good to be missed, believe me.
Well, now. Well, I'm ready to back the boy.
And you can count me in for my 50%.
Well, what do you say? Let's put it in a joint account for the kids and for you and me.
Oh, Mr. Cummings.